Good afternoon, it's Tony again from Paranormal Investigation UK. Today's date is the 2nd of October 2021. What I'm doing this afternoon is looking at an anomaly of a capture that's come in this morning from the Cheshire investigation that occurred on the Friday night of the 1st of October. So I'm just going to bring a screenshot of the room itself. This is what we call the main office. There's one exit door which leads to the corridor and the stairway, and here there's a storeroom which is glass fronted. The two cameras that are installed in the building is what we call camera 1, which is fastened onto a wall, and camera 2, which is fastened onto the window. Although the camera points outwards, it's the microphone that points inwards. What we then get from camera 1 alarm at I think the time is about 15:15. It's 13 minutes past 8 o'clock on the 1st of October, which is a Friday. This camera picks up a sound which looks into the storeroom, which is what we'll be looking at when we look at the footage. The presumption is it's a storeroom, something's fallen. What we then discover is camera 2, which is on the other side of the room, on the window, the camera pointing outwards but the microphone inside. That also picks it up. Now, that is suggestive that the actual sound itself didn't come from the storeroom, but from the main office building. So, for example, if it's exactly centre, you would expect the microphone, both of them to be similar. Now, the only thing I'm going to need to check up on is that the camera here, camera 1 the camera's facing into the office, and the microphone, as far as I'm aware, is at the back of the camera, the back of it. So if camera 2 is pointing outwards, therefore the microphone will be pointing inside. That could account for the difference in volume. But we'll see anyway. So that's the basic layout of the building. So we'll come to analysing the movie first. So what I'm actually going to do, doing a normal trick of try open something I don't need. Go away. Yeah. Right. Here we go. This is the only visual one. I think this is the outside of the building, actually. Yes, it is outside. We'll have a listen to this first, then before I switch them over. You can see the band there. I've not involved any increase in volume, so we'll leave it as it is. We'll come back to that one in a short while. So let's go all the way through front to back. There we go. There does appear to be two thumps, as if it's falling and falling again. Just turn up a touch, give a bit of volume. Just really listening to anything else that may jump out. Yeah, this camera is actually pointing to the outside of the building. Reason why it's dark. Oh, there's another one there. Ah, right, okay, I didn't expect that. Okay. There's nothing on the screen anyway. Yeah, there's two distinct I'm just going to turn the volume back to normal. We're in normal volume. Yeah. What we're going to do is take a look at this frequency. Appears not to be loud enough to yeah, I'm surprised. Okay, let's have a look at this side. Yeah, on normal volume it's just simply not loud enough to get a frequency fix, I don't think. Let's just try the average. Just getting it there now. I would have thought that, considering how loud it is, that it would get a stronger hint. So it's quite loud though, it's about 15 decibels higher. It's about 3 or 4 times as loud as the original. So what we'll do, we'll take a fix of that. I'm actually going to call this 2. Because I've got one before it and one after to make sure I've got them in order. I'm going a bit wrong there. Yeah, I'll call that window 2. I'm going to look at the last one before we go back to the beginning. So I'll treat these separately. Okay, I'm going to do what before. I'm quite surprised just how much volume I had to turn this up to get a reading, which is quite strange. Okay, that's the volume off there anyway. Let's have a see. So it doesn't pick up the first one. But it does the second. Yeah, it looks to be very, very similar. And I've got no amplification on that. So the sound has actually got nearer. Intriguing. So it's window 3. No. Amp. Let's give myself a reminder so I know that I didn't amplify it at all. I'd be interested to see if the other one does actually capture it. So we're back at the beginning. Got the volume down to normal, because this is going to be quite loud. And there is a secondary bang there. Okay. Okay. So what we've got there is 3 different sounds. So it's not different sounds. Three different sounds, mainly because they're in different periods. It's a strange one because this one actually sounds like almost as if you're releasing a door that's on a spring. It's bang, bang, and it's second time. Almost it's like some form of spring door. That's what it sounds like. Right, okay. So what we need to do now is I'm going to get rid of that lot, because we know roughly what the frequency is, and we're looking for almost identical set of sounds. Let's get rid of that. This is the one now. Okay. So we'll do as before. There's no volume at all. And we're simply just going to watch it through to make absolutely certain there's nothing in there that's fallen. Okay. Yeah, it's quite much louder. It possibly could have come from this room. Doesn't seem to be anything there that It jumps up. It looks relatively tidy. I seem to refute that sound again there. There it is. Yeah, it's a similar sound signature, so it's picking that up, but it's not quite as... You don't hear it at all. Well, you can hear it, but you don't actually see anything. Not there at all. Okay. So about plus 12 decibels there. No, 10 decibels. Turn it down a bit more. About 8 decibels. So this is, I'll call it a store cam. That's where it's actually pointing towards. They put it there because the amount of items that have been flying about in there. I'll call that number 2. About 8 decibel increase. Any information that you can put into any sort of data that you're storing is handy later, because it may be some months, in some cases years, when you actually go back to review it. So, okay. Take that back off. Let's listen to the rest of it. There is a third thump, but it's very, very low in volume, which is about there, I think. Ooh, so low in volume. Oh. I wasn't expecting that. Right, okay. So it's actually picked up an additional thump. That one at 28 seconds. Got it earlier. isn't the one I thought was matching the window cam. I've got the volume off now. There. No amplification at all. So what we'll call this is I'm going to call it 2A. Giving no amplification at all. Right, so we've obviously got we have got an additional thump closer to the storeroom which the window cam hasn't picked up on. So okay, let's move to the much louder one. Which is that one. No amplification. Ooh, that is certainly worked out the loudest that we've had so far. So this would be 3 November. That is loud. No amplification at all. So okay, take the loop off, listen to the rest of it. There we go. So there's another thump there. Okay. Back to beginning, just pick this one up which we haven't looked at yet. Ooh. Yeah, I'm tending to think now that it has come within the storeroom. Yeah, this is the loudest by far. Okay, right, so what we've got there is 7 screen captures of the sound. So let's look at window 1 and store cam 1. Right. So this is the first thump that occurs. We're talking roughly a little bit of the 50 to 60 hertz has disappeared. This is on the window cam. This is the store, so it's obviously much louder, up to minus 42, considerably louder, close to the store cam. Then you got these reflections. Yeah. So it's certainly louder with this store cam. So if we will go for, let's look at 3. Yeah, bit of a blip there. This is no amp on both of them. Clearly the storeroom is also is closer to the storeroom, if not in the storeroom. Okay, I'm satisfied with that. So what we can say, look back at that, it's loud enough for both cameras to pick it up, but it's considerably closer to camera 1. The only way we could actually tell is if I'm not sure if the door was closed. I know that this is a glass partition. If the door was closed, would that camera pick it up? If the door is open, likewise, I think we just need a bit of an experiment there to find out roughly what this camera can hear. But certainly, we've had stuff come off the storeroom before this fell, that we know it's fell because we've seen it on camera. This camera's picked it up. Camera 2 hasn't. Yet it has on this occasion. Is it just because it's so loud? So it's a question just going back now to the owner, discuss the next part of it, see what we can find anything more out. But it's another interesting one from the Chester case. It gets more and more baffling. Okay, hope you found that useful. See you on the next video.